Hey YouTube, I'm gonna try and do another live stream. We'll see if we can make it work. This is another mail call for the master miser of coins. It's me, Brian. Always sends really good stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't get the nice, beautiful big packs, but it went to a couple of really good people, Greer and Nature Hunters. So, and I'm glad they stepped up. He sent me this beautiful 68 proof set, and you'll have to excuse me while I'm playing with this. It's got some really neat toning. I don't know if you can see it through the camera or not, but on the nickel it's kind of turning gold. A little bit milky on the 60. And I would assume that someone probably had this out on display, but on the front and the back, they're starting to get some of the toning, that kind of gold rainbowish type toning. But anyway, there's a very nice, beautiful 68 proof set that he sent me. And of course, he always includes, as you can see, this beautiful necklace. Man, let me get that put back in there so I don't mess it up. And he also sent me some silver, as always. There's a 68 Kennedy half. And this is a 2007 NIFC. Let's see, what have we got here? We've got an 86, and it's actually for an 86, and he threw that one in there because he knew I didn't have one. So thanks, Brian. You have to excuse me here, folks. I'm a little bit shaky and talking funny. I've had some allergies or a cold, but anyway, here's a 69. So we got 68 and 69. And there's a couple of other ones in here that he threw that were duplicates that were real nice. But here's a nice 67. It's got a little bit of tarnish on the bottom, but that's just happens, That's part of, unless you got them sealed, they do that. And then if they're sealed and in the sun, they still do that. So it's a 66. Some more silver, of course. This one I believe is another 67. A little worn. That's okay. These were found, the ones in the flips were found coin roll hunting, and he just passed them on. So no big deal. We like them all. Silver is silver. So I can get that to focus for you. This is a 2005 NIFC. As you can see, it's in very good shape. I know there's one NIFC here that he sent that I took out of a bag just because there were two in one bag. This is a 2004. And also in very good shape. Did we go over these? Oh yeah, those are the other NIFCs. Okay. Can you see that, folks? That's a 2009. Not in too bad a shape. Got a couple nicks and stuff on Kennedy's face, but the back is in really good shape. And this is the one I took out. This was in a bag with another one. I took it out, so I'm not worried about handling this because it's an NIFC. So it's just a 2002, and it's in really good shape. The only damage that I can see on it is it's got a mark there. I don't know, some people call it circle of death or whatever from when it was put in a roll. You can see this mark that goes around, and at least it's only on one side, and I believe that's probably from it being rolled up into a roll. Now, these two, I believe it's these two here, are the 2010s. And they're both 2010s. Let me see if I can get that a little tighter so you guys can see it a little bit better. And one of them, they're both P's, Philadelphia's. And they're both very nice coins. But this one here, I think probably somebody pulled out of a proof set. It's just immaculate. It's so shiny that you can't believe the content on it. Hi, Brian. I saw that you were on there, so I don't have the stream up, but I saw that you popped up there. But anyway, this is the 2010, and it's beautiful, beautiful coin. And he threw that in there because it was just so beautiful. And I talked with him about it, and we think it probably came out of a proof set like this. Somebody pulled it out. So we got some really nice proof coins, or some really nice NIFCs, some really nice silver, and then he's been sending me some foreign coins off and on because I just like them. And thanks, Brian. I'm glad it's live chat's going good there, so I appreciate it, Brian. There's some beautiful coins in here. I know one of them is, I know there's a Kuwaiti coin in here, which Brian knew that I'd been over there, and I had a few Kuwaiti coins. And mine were stolen, so he came across one and threw it in there for me, and I think that's cool, so thank you, Brian. Some of the other real neat ones that he threw in here, and I think these are made out of aluminum, folks, and these are francs, but they are so light. They're end of World War II. If you can see the date there, it's 49. Very, very light, made out of aluminum. Thanks, Brian. He confirmed that they are made out of aluminum. And they are end of World War II, and they're very light, but despite them being made out of the aluminum, they're in really, really, really good shape, so that's surprising. And then there was one, oh, here it is. This is a Spanish era war one, 45, and it's in a little rougher shape, but not really not that bad. It's just dirty more than anything, but it's also, I believe, made out of aluminum. Very, very light, just like those two French coins. um and he sent me some of these other ones that are just beautiful. The designs and stuff on them, on the foreign coins, are what I like. And this is a 2 pence coin, and it's a 81. And that's kind of neat. I didn't have one of those, so thanks for that, Brian. Hooked me up there. See if I can get this to focus in for you. Here's a Brazilian coin. I don't know who that's supposed to be on there. I don't know if that's supposed to be Napoleon or Santa Anna or who on the front of it, but it's kind of a neat design. It's a 10 centavo. And I'm not sure what that's made out of. It's got to be made out of 2010. It's got to be made out of some kind of a clad, but it's got some weight to it. And then this, I believe, is this is a $50 peso coin. Juarez is what it said on the front. As you can see, it's got the Mexican emblem, and I didn't see a date on that one. Of course, I must just be missing it. There it is, right under the 50. It's 85. So he's getting me. Yeah, they are all awesome, Brian. They're great. This is kind of a pretty little coin. It's another, and it's in, it's a 10 franc coin, and it's really in pretty good shape. Got some pretty good weight to it. Here's a unique one for you. Oops, let me get the. I haven't ever had one of these square ones before. And get it around here. 1 cent, 1961, 1 cent. So that's kind of neat. And then let's see, this one here, I believe, is I don't know. Well, this might not be a Austria or something. I don't know. Let's look here and see. Well, actually, I think that's probably a Greek coin. 79 Greek coin. You can see the lettering on the back, so yeah, I will look them all up on that site, Brian. That's been a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure that's Greek because I know the lettering is Greek on it. Not that I can pronounce it anymore, but hi, Mike. Thanks for tuning in. Here's another Frank, and of course we're almost to the end of this, but this one's, it's not really in bad shape, you guys. This stuff on the back is sticky like it was it's tacky, like there was tape or something on it. So it's really in pretty good shape. Oops, let me get it right side up here for you. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter. Get it to focus in there. I still turned it upside down again, didn't I? We'll flip it back around here. I just think that's a beautiful design that they have on that reverse side, you know. I just think that's pretty neat. And we're down to our last couple ones here out of this pack, and I know I'll be getting another pack from Brian tomorrow, so we'll try it again. And this has got to be some kind of Schultz, and I don't understand that. It's 2 with a $sign and 50. That's kind of interesting. I try not to go through these before I do the video on them because I think it's more fun to share it with you guys. But it's a Portuguese coin, a 79 Portuguese coin. So that's kind of neat. I don't know if it means it's worth 100 or if it's worth $2.50. I'm not sure what that means, but I'll have to look that up. That's kind of interesting. And here's our last one. We'll save the teeniest for last. Let's see if we can get it to focus in here. Poloska 2013. Kind of a neat design on the front. Get it to focus in on the back here. So it's a 10 whatever they call it. It's not focusing very good. This thing's tiny. It's about half the size of a dime, but it's pretty neat. But anyway, folks, that's all I got in the pack this week. Got the beautiful silver. Got the beautiful 68 cent. 68 proof set. And I just love that nickel. I don't know if you guys can see it the way I can see it, but that nickel is just almost got a really gold tone to it on the front. So it's a great pack, Brian. I appreciate it. The next pack, as always, you know, this is all the silver, and he spread some out there for me so that I got everything from 64 to 69, I think, in there. So anyway, thank you, Brian. Thanks everybody out there on YouTube. If you haven't gone over and got in on the giveaway, go check out that video. Once again, thanks a lot to Brian, and I'm super excited for Greer to get his packs and stuff. He won 2 weeks in a row, just like Nature Hunter did. If you haven't seen those videos, go check them out too. They're great videos. So thank you everybody, and we will see you next time.